Thank you, Excellency, honorable members of Parliament, Ambassador, and our students. Good morning.
Good morning.
To begin with, Your Excellency, we must appreciate the government of Algeria for extending scholarships to our students. We can't take that for granted. And we can't take that for granted because we have many big friends who don't extend this kind of gesture to our country. Yesterday, the President of Algeria in his address said Algeria extends 68,000 scholarships to African students. A sacrifice few countries make. And we must start from there that we are grateful. Secondly, many countries that offer scholarships to our country, they don't allow us to access professional courses. They give us scholarships in humanities. Go and study fine arts and other disciplines. They keep a preserve of medicine, engineering, and those premier courses to themselves. We are grateful that they have opened up this for our students. Excellency, I've been involved in negotiating for scholarships for our students for a long time. In March 2023, I was here with Nanok and a few other members. We negotiated for an expansion of our scholarships to 100 per year. I'm told this year is going to 116? 150. 150. They are good scholarships because if they can give you tuition, give you accommodation, and rations, however inadequate, that are reasonable scholarships. What we haven't done back home is what Balos has mentioned, that we have pigeonholed diaspora to mean Kenyans who work out there and forgotten our students. So the first thing we should do, na hii ni kazi ya nyinyi wabunge, whoever is in the Committee of Education, go and tell them, and if none of you is, cause the chairman to come and see me. We discuss with them to engage the Minister of Education, to engage the quality assurance and the quality verification units, so that if we have students here in Algeria, it should not be left to the student to qualify, graduate, and come and start roaming from office to office looking for accreditation. The ministry should engage the institutions here and see what they're offering their students, what is the local equivalent, because when you apply for a job, you are normally told a BA or an equivalent, this or an equivalent, so that we have categorized equivalents, that when students come, you look at Kwamboka's units and what we offer locally and say this can be banded here, you qualify and you go and get your qualifications verified. The second thing is, I think your president has legitimately requested that for your stipends, Parliament again can find out whether you can expand the outreach of help to a limited degree, because you're already privileged with full scholarship for tuition, accommodation, which your colleagues at home don't have. So we can look at how we can expand help to some degree after you have sat down with your ambassador and everybody and agreed that the bare minimum you require is this. I say this, Your Excellency, because I know many of the children who get scholarships to come from Kenya to these countries largely come from low-level families. Those people, our bunge, their children are elsewhere. So many of you come from families who, as ambassador says, akipeleka mtoto anaosha mkono, enda usome na utafute kazi huko, usaidie wenzako nyumbani. while you are a student. Si mnaambiwa hivyo? Yeah, that is the expectation of the parents, that you have gone out there, as you study, you have to look for some few dollars, send home to feed your mother, send home to clothe your sister and brother. Many of you come from those backgrounds. So it's important that we don't have a big envelope in Kenya for this kind of things, but we can strain and see how best we can accommodate you. But more importantly, this privilege you have been given to come and study premier courses, medicine, pharmacy, engineering. The world is turning around this kind of disciplines. Put in your efforts, put in your all, and come back consummate professionals that can help run our country. As you are here, you are also our ambassadors, as Waziri says. What I would advise Balozi, with technology, and the realistic position is we are not going to send you money to roam around Algeria to meet Kenyans. It's difficult. There's no money. With technology, you can have weekly Zoom meetings with these students. Only where there is a real need for you to go is when you can strain yourself and go. But you can organize college clusters that this weekend I'll have a Zoom meeting with these Haribo Medini University students. I'll talk with them, I'll listen to them, they'll tell me their challenges, send them to Nairobi, never mind whether they'll be addressed or not, but you'll have discharged your honors to dispatch the cable to Nairobi to say, I've talked to students, they have this, they have this, they have that. That will help you. We also, Your Excellency, need to negotiate a little further with the government of Algeria. When I was Foreign Affairs Minister, I negotiated with Australia. Students who go to Australia get student visa plus limited work permit. So that, like pharmacy students, it will not be a bad idea for you to have a weekend attachment to a pharmaceutical plant where you can be able to learn on the job, so to speak, and earn some little money. Their scholarships are very strict, no work. Sindio? Yes. If we can, open doors here and negotiate for our students to have some limited work permit on their visa, so that those who are able to spare a little time, because this is a very fast growing economy. So opportunities are there. Those who are doing engineering, you have petrochemical companies, you have oil companies, those road construction companies, you have pharmaceutical companies, we have big agricultural output companies, so they can also be able to support themselves, because you support yourself from early age to be a responsible citizen. I saw an article where young people from rich families don't even know how to make their beds in the morning. They're crying that, Mommy, the nanny has not come to my bedroom. We don't want to bring up children in that form. So mine is just to encourage you. We are going to get many more students coming in. As students, President, encourage your colleagues that your glass is more half full than half empty, despite all these difficulties, so that you can be able to encourage those who are at home to come. But the issue of small stipends, not just for you, but for students all around. We have students in Hungary, we have students in Australia, in Pakistan, in Cuba, and many other places where they face similar hardships, and I think Parliament can look at that and see how best to assist you. Because even if the executive decides, Parliament must appropriate for the money to come to assist you. Thank you very much. I encourage you, work hard, be good ambassadors, be good citizens, and when you come back, bring the discipline that we have in this country back to Kenya. Kenya, we have too many hakizetu that have derailed part of our programs because everybody must have their way. It's a good thing in human life, but sometimes, there's no gain without pain. So we must be ready to sacrifice a few of our comforts for the better of society. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I think mine is to thank you, first Balozi and the team at our embassy here in Algiers. Thank you very much. On behalf of all of us, you have made our stay here very comfortable for the last 2 days, actually.